All right, welcome back to our countdown. This is number 90 through 81 of our top 100 board games all time. I'm Kyle.
I'm Tina.
And we're Dorks Gone Wild. So we've been doing this list now, and we're trying to get down to our favorite games of all time. So my number 90 is 10 Days in the USA. This is a fun little get from point A to point B. It is a gamer's version of Racco. That's really all it is. Really enjoy this game. It's one of those rare games that you can actually win before the game starts. Haven't seen it happen yet, but it's a very frustrating game, but so much fun. 10 days.
It's got to be in the U.S. because there again, we don't know any other places. My number 90 is UggTech. This is a ridiculous party game that we really like. You get to beat on the table with a blown up caveman
Club.
That club, yes. You get to speak in caveman and you get to build things. So it is dexterity that you got to work in teams. You got to speak only in caveman. So it's really ridiculous and fun. We've only played it twice, but we really do like it. It plays 4 to 8 people and it's got about a 45-minute playing time. But it's a really silly, fun game. UggTech.
My number 89 is Thunderstone. Now, we have not played Thunderstone Advance, so we only played the regular game. It's a deck builder. We played the Tom Basil Epic rules. We actually use that in Resident Evil as well. Makes setup time and teardown time much easier. Fun game. My only complaint with it is very mathy, where there's not a lot of randomness to it, where you can kind of see I'm going to win or I'm going to lose. So it also takes a little bit while to get your character built up. So used to like this game a lot more, but after playing some more deck builders, it's dropped.
My number 89 is Colossal Arena, which is upside down, so sorry. Colossal Arena. We've had this game for, 2 years and just played it this year. And we really like it a lot, actually. It was made in 1997. It plays from 2 to 5 players. We've only played it twice, but we really enjoyed it when we played it. It's got a betting and wager mechanic in it that we like, and it's got some hand management. The artwork's pretty cool. I don't think there's anything I really dislike about it. It's fun. I like the theme. That's my number 89.
So my number 88 is Courtier. It is in the Love Letter universe. I believe it's the second game in the series. Love Letter is the third. The first one is Mercante, I think. But I really like this one. It's essentially an area control, but it's an influence control. You're trying to influence different people in the court. This was on Tina's list as well. Really enjoyed this one. It's one of those games that it takes a little while to grasp because it's a little different than you're used to doing with area control games. But it's a lot of fun. Very underrated.
My number 88 is another Feld. We like Feld a lot. Roma. It is a 2-player direct conflict. Excuse me. I have to be in the mood for conflict games. The first time Kyle and I played it, I hated it and didn't want to play it again. And then I played it again and I liked it a lot better. I must have been in a much better mood that second time. I've played it 3 times. It's a 2-player game. It's got a 45-minute play time. It was made in 2005. It's got action point allowance, card drafting, dice rolling, and some hand management. The artwork's pretty fun on it. I'm not a big fan of dice rolling, but it works well for this game. And the direct conflict, I have to be in the mood for it. But it's Feld, and I love Feld, so that's my number 88.
My number 87 is another one that was on Tina's list. It's Indigo. It is 100% a rip-off of Tsaro, but done very well. It does get rid of the player elimination, which is nice. It has some really cool art. The tile laying it's a lot of fun. It's also a game where you can also maneuver other people around instead of just maneuvering yourself. So it's pretty neat in that regards. This one is 2 to 4 players. I wish you could play it a couple more, but it's a really quick game and a lot of fun. We've played it 7 times so far and really enjoy this one.
My number 87. Oh, surprise! It's Feld. It is In the Year of the Dragon, which we've had for, 2 years, I think, also. And I was very, very scared to play this one because I was told that all you're doing the whole game is battling bad things, and I didn't want to play it. It didn't sound like fun. So Kyle finally made me play it, and I really liked it a lot more than I thought I would. you know what's coming, so it's not like, oh no, what's going to jump out at me. It's like, oh, I can plan for that, and I'm a planner, so that worked out well. So I have 1 play logged with this. It was made in 2007. It's 2 to 5 players, and it's 75 to 100 minute playtime. The components are really cool. I like the artwork. And it's felled, so you want to do everything and you can't, so that's my like and dislike about it. But in the Year of the Dragon, it's good. 87.
My number 85 is Las Vegas. This is one of those games that is much better than it should be. When you try to describe this to one, it sounds pretty boring, pretty lame. It is very fun. A lot of dice, as you can hear. Really enjoyed this one as a intro to gamers to bring out some new mechanics. It's really an area control game. You know, you're trying to get the most dice on a strip. Very simple game, but a lot of fun. We got the expansion. We haven't played it yet. We played it 15 times, and probably it'll be one of those games that we play over and over again. Really enjoy it. Looking forward to the expansion to see what else it changes. This is one of those games that has a alternate rule with the white dice. Don't play it without the white dice.
Yeah.
It makes it so much better. It's one of those things that I wish that was just the rule. So, Las Vegas.
My number 86, Cockroach Poker. Oh my god, this game shouldn't be fun. It's another one like Las Vegas. It is stupid fun. And I don't know. It is just one of those games that you just play. We've played it 30 times, probably more than that even. It's got a 20-minute play time. Plays 2 to 6, which is good with our group. And it's bluffing. We really like bluffing games, and I'm really, really bad at bluffing games. But we play them all the time. And that's my like and dislike as well. It's bluffing. I suck at it, and yet I love it. It's crazy fun. Cockroach Poker.
So, my number 84 is Pandemic. This is the only co-op on my list. I am not a fan of co-ops, but at one time this was my favorite game. Then I realized I don't like co-ops at all. But this is probably a really good game anyway. The co-op part I really hate. I hate the alpha male because I end up a lot of times being the alpha male and taking over a game. So you won't see any other co-ops on here. But this one is well done. This is a well-made game. It's innovative. It's different. The components are amazing. I get why people love this, and I do love this game. But it's just not a game I want to play in groups. Playing it solitaire is probably just the same to me. So if you like co-ops, definitely, and if you like co-ops, you probably already played this one. But Pandemic is a really, really well-made game.
My 85 is new. It's Sheriff of Nottingham, another bluffing game, but it is ridiculously fun. It was made in 2014, plays 3 to 5 players. We've played it 5 times now, and we just got it at Christmas, so it's pretty good. Plays in about an hour. It's bluffing, set collection, hand management. There's some bribing involved. The art is really cool. I like the theme. We don't have any Robin Hood games other than this one, so that's kind of fun. The humor involved is ridiculous, especially if you get the right group to play. My biggest complaint about it is the actual holder for the cards. One side you can see, the other side's built up high and you can't. So that's like my only complaint. And the bluffing, of course, that I suck at. But that's my number 85.
All right, my number 84, I don't have a copy of. It's Incan Gold. It's a push your luck, 2 to 6 players, I believe. Plays really fast, and it's a lot of fun. It's a great game to break out to new players. I like push your luck games, and this is one of the better ones. It's got great little bits and pieces. It's a lot of fun to play. Incan Gold.
My 84 is Tzaar. This is one of the GIP series, and they are probably my favorite. Well, they're my favorite abstract. I love pretty much all of them in the series except for Punked. It's a 2-player abstract. We've got 7 plays logged on this one. I am horrible at this one. I don't know why I can't be good at this game, but it's still a lot of fun to play. It's abstract. It's got grid movement. The components in the GIP series are phenomenal. I can't believe the price that they charge for this game with the quality of the components. It's amazing. My only complaint is that I suck at this one, but that's my number 84.
My number 83 is Bang the dice game. So I've never played the regular Bang, but I've heard I would hate it because of how long it takes, and I don't like very long games when you're not doing anything exciting in it. Bang the dice game is quick, it's short, and it's fun. We're definitely not Ameritrash players. This is so Ameritrash, but I love Ameritrash if it's an hour or less, and this one's pretty quick. It's a game that you play a couple times in a row. Really enjoy this one, just trying to figure out who everybody else is and just shooting people and getting arrows. And this one's a lot of fun. Everybody's got a different role, which is really nice. I played Bang, the card game, on an app, and it took forever, so I can't imagine what it is in person. So Bang the dice game. Check this one out, especially if you like Bang.
My number 83 is Taluva. This is, it was made in 2006. I've played it 3 times, maybe 4, I'm not sure. It is really fun. It's another abstract. It's got some different layers to it. It's got tile placement, territory building, which I love. There's some strategy to it. It's about 45 minutes. The theme is really cool. The components are super nice. And the only downside to this one, the rulebook was not super awesome. We had to watch a couple videos to really understand what we were doing. But it's a really fun abstract. It plays 2 to 4 people. Taluva.
And thanks, Michelle.
Yes, thanks, Michelle.
So my number 82 is Raw, the dice game. So I do love Raw, the regular game. This is the dice game version of it. Plays really fast. A little bit in common with Raw, but not much. It's a different mechanic to it. This one is so much fun. It's one of the better made dice games. We can play this one. We played it 16 times. We played this one a lot. And also thanks to the people at Rio Grande Games, because our first game was warped and they sent us a new one. Yes. So that was pretty nice of them. This one plays, I think it's 2 to 4 players, about a half hour, if that. Especially if people know the game, it goes really quick, and especially depending on how the dice roll goes. We really like breaking this one out as a filler, one of our favorite fillers.
Yep, it's one of those you play and then you're like, no, let's play it again. My 82 is Spyrium, which was on Kyle's list earlier, and it's really cool. It's different. It's kind of got that, what do you call it? The theme.
Steampunk.
That's it, steampunk, yes. It was made in 2013. We got it for a friend, and
he never plays it.
He never brings it to game day, Steve. So we had to get a copy of it. And we really like it. The artwork is really good on it. The components are really nice. It's got the city building, engine building aspect, which is cool. And like Kyle said before, you've got that different kind of bidding mechanic into it with your meeples, placing them around the cards. I shouldn't like this game because I don't like economic games, and yet I love economic games. So this is my number 82, Spyrium.
Okay, my number 81 is probably one of the best titled games out there, Unexploded Cow. And it is a silly take that, screw your neighbor type game. We played it 5 times, although it seems like we played it much more than that. But we really enjoyed this one. It's got a cool little mechanic where all the money is stagnant in the game, where there's no extra money that comes in the game, so you're just really pushing around the same group of money to the different players. And I like that. A couple other games that do that, but this one does it really well. Great art, fun, funny, makes you laugh, and you get to blow up cows, which is just a great thing.
I want the record too. My number 81 is, oh god, a big box. So it's New York and Alhambra. I have not yet played Alhambra, but we have played New York 7 times, I think, and I like the theme of Alhambra better, so I'm really, really excited to play this one. New York was made in 2011, Alhambra was made in 2003. Most of my stats are on New York because we've played that one. It plays 2 to 6 players in about an hour. It's got card drafting and hand management. Set collection, city building, it's my favorite, I think. Tile placement. The components are really, really nice. I really like the city building aspect. My dislike is I really, really suck at it. But it's still fun to play, so it's got to be a good game. That's my number.
It's always a sign of a good game if you suck at it and you still love it.
That's true.
Okay, definitely that's coming up. Yep. So thanks for watching these. 80 more games to go, so not more video, 80 more games. But thank you for watching.
Thanks.